Librarians are not letting Trump take over the Library of Congress, and just read the sentence. The librarians Trump appointed Blanche to oversee have not accepted his authority. This is what protecting institutions looks like. This is how we're going to help the librarians at the Library of Congress. But first, a little background. Yesterday, we discussed Todd Blanche, who is Trump's appointee to replace Dr. Carla Hayden at the Library of Congress. And keep in mind that Todd is also the Deputy Attorney General of the United States. So this would be a job on top of another job. Keith E. Sonderling, the interim director of the IMLS that Trump just appointed, he is also the United States Deputy Secretary of Labor. This is a trend that you can see across Trump's appointees for these interim positions. Like Marco Rubio is Secretary of State, but now he's National Security Advisor. These are incredibly sensitive and important jobs that demand so much time and attention, and Trump is handing them to his loyalists 2 and 3 at a time. How are they expected to do them well? This MSNBC editorial points out that the dwindling MAGA talent pool also speaks to a certain level of weakness in the movement, and I have a second point on that. And yesterday, there was a bipartisan effort to defend Congress's institutional authority through Trump's attempted takeover of the Library of Congress. So this is what we're going to do. If you're in Maryland, you're going to call Senator Angela Alsobrooks' office as well as your other senator, Chris Van Hollen's, and you are going to ask them to continue to pressure Trump to reinstate Dr. Carla Hayden. If you're in Louisiana's 4th District, you're going to call Speaker Mike Johnson's office and ask him when he's going to speak up and call for the reinstatement of Dr. Carla Hayden. If you're in Virginia, you're going to call your Senator Shelley Moore Capito because she gave a glowing endorsement of Dr. Hayden. So maybe we can get her to speak towards reinstating Dr. Carla Hayden. If you're in South Dakota, you're going to call Senator Thune's office and you're going to ask what he is doing to stop executive overreach at the Library of Congress. If you're in New York, you're going to call Hakeem Jeffries' office and you're going to tell him that you support his call for a change in the process by which librarians of Congress are chosen to give lawmakers more power. If you're in New York's 25th District, you're going to call Representative Joseph Morell and you're going to tell him that you support him introducing legislation that would make such a change at the top spot of the library more difficult and put it in the hands of legislature and not the executive branch. As a reminder, the IMLS is still defunded, so let's keep our eyes on that as well and make our calls. All of those links are you know where. Phrase Sun Tzu, if you are weak, appear strong. And this administration, while trying to give all the facets of authoritarianism, there are some cracks starting to show. If we can provide support to those who are speaking up, we can start to turn the tide. So